Hey guys, it's Steve with Far Too Loud AV DJ. We are once again headed to the Nashville FOP Christmas party, Fraternal Order of Police. Once again, it is going to be a Christmas party, casino night thing, same as last year. It's actually kind of a funny story. Apparently they never got my email. I sent out a mass email to all my past and current customers of the number change. If you've gone to the website or anything, you would know that we've changed our numbers. Well, apparently I didn't get that email. I had tried to call them probably about a month ago from today, something like that, and couldn't get anybody. Oh, first of all, it was on Veterans Day, which I remembered after the fact, when nobody answered. And then she called me the next day, and she said, "We're so glad that we found you. We really want you back again this year. You did such an awesome job last year." And so I was like, well, I actually tried to get a hold of you guys. I guess she didn't get my email. She said, no, I guess not. But hey, it worked out. So I got a deposit from them for today on the 8th. So last year I ran with my two Altos, my Behringer board, you know, SB2 controller, all that good stuff. As far as sound goes, I'm running with the two Altos again, and the same configuration as last time, one in each corner for best sound coverage. But I'm also giving a little treat. Under the tablecloth of my DJ table, I brought my JRX118. This is just to give a little oomph, since the reason I didn't bring any subwoofers last year was because she said they don't ever do dances. Well, we got asked to do some dancey music, Cupid Shuffle, all that good stuff. So I'm going to keep the volume down on that subwoofer all night until it's time to crank things up, and then it's just going to be a little cherry on top kind of thing, like, you know, they're not going to expect it. And the DJ table is right by where the dance floor is. As for lighting, I actually got them on a little bit of an upgrade. I made them a deal. I would do an uplighting package with them. And if you've seen from one of my previous gigs, I'm using these LED par lights. They actually work really well. And they've got some SMD strobes, which I'm not going to use here, obviously. But this time I am doing uplighting with the 4 lights, and so basically I have some mood lighting, and I've actually, another thing I love about ShowXpress, since I've upgraded from Midi MX, I still have Midi MX as a fallback, just to, you know, as a just in case. ShowXpress, I'm so glad I got it working, because it takes a lot more work to program, but it's so worth it, because, you know, I'll just have to do a video on ShowXpress, because there's just so much about it that I would just sit here and talk all night if I were to. But what I was able to do was actually take the ShowXpress light show, a lot of the scenes that I had made. One thing about ShowXpress is when you save a scene, it's its own individual file. So as long as I have the same lights patched in and in the same DMX addressing, I can actually take those files and put them in another light show folder, and that's a lot less programming that I have to do. I did make some new scenes for this one, like Christmassy red green colors and stuff. And since I merged a lot of these scenes from the other light show, there's already some really neat coloration scenes that I've made using the swarm washes and the derby effects and these LED pars that I have. Take for instance, like I have a sunset color where the pars are like a sunset orange, and then the swarm washes is a yellow, which makes it look really cool for the DJ, because it, you know, it's like the sun's in the back, you know, that kind of thing. Did a daytime sky, you know, where it's kind of like a sky blue, so you have like cyan, sky blue on the pars, and then again the swarms are yellow. So, which is really going to work, because, but let's say like if I have uplights all along that large wall, and then the swarms are going to be facing towards the ceiling, so it's going to wash the ceiling yellow, and the rest of the room is going to be sky blue or sunset orange. So it should look pretty cool. I mean, it's just something I just threw back in there. Hopefully everything goes well. I think I've pretty much prepped everything to make sure that everything's good to go. Take for instance one of the swarms, the little rotating mirror mechanism fell off the motor, I thought it was broken at first, and I didn't know how, but I got into it, and it literally just fell off the spindle, put it back on there, tightened it down, no big deal. But it's always a good idea to check your lighting before a show. Always. And if you rent out your equipment, always check them before, and always check them as soon as you get them back in. Don't wait. But yeah, I think that's it. So we'll see you at the gig.
You're not gonna have to do a good job.
And that's the gig. Just waiting for the car to kind of defrost here and defog. Still rainy. It was definitely a success. I actually didn't have any more hiccups, thank goodness. They were pleased with it. Didn't have any complaints from the host and hostess. The only complaint I got from the general audience, as I did last year, is playing Christmas music at a Christmas party. I get it, I really do. That's what I was asked to play by them, by the you know, the host and hostess. And you know, I mean, it is a Christmas party. Of course, they want me to play Christmas music. So, but you know, I didn't actually hear that complaint until the very end of the night, because after the dance music and everything, I tried to play, you know, some more slower, calmer Frank Sinatra Christmas classics, you know, just a couple. And oh my gosh, you know, I mean, just, they're like, no, no more Christmas music, oh my gosh. And I said, well, it is a Christmas party. And she said, I know, but it's just sounds so depressing. I said, well, it's something for everybody to leave to. I said, do you have any requests? And she said, oh, just something upbeat, you know, something upbeat for us to leave to. And I said, okay. So I pull up Closing Time, and she was getting into it, into the intro, until he started singing. And she said, you know, she's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? But anyways, and then she gave me a request, and I said, okay, I can play this one last song because it's time for me to go. And she said, okay, that's great. Let me tell you something. If you're going to be a DJ, if you are a DJ, it doesn't matter if you're performing on stage at shows. It does not matter if you're a mobile DJ. If you have fun, they're going to have fun. I guarantee you. It's just how it is. And so it's always great to get along and have fun with these people, you know. I like joking around a little bit. You know, I mean, before I started playing Closing Time, I actually was pulled up Theme from a Summer Place again. And You know, and I just stared that one girl right down, and was just, you know, and she just laughed, you know, and she said, no, that's not what I want. Listen, have fun, because the more you have fun, the more they're going to have fun, and the more they have fun, you know, the more likely it is you're going to return or make tips. Like I said, it didn't really have any problems. I got set up just in time. There was a little bit more to do this time with the uplighting and everything, but hey, you know what? I got started on time, no problem. I think I will try and come back just a little bit earlier next year if I can. But yeah, the uplighting looked good. It sounded great. I kicked in that sub when it's time to bring in the dance music, you know, with the wobble, Cupid shuffle, cha-cha slide. I mean, I even got requested for a country song, and so, you know what, I threw in a second one. Good Time by Alan Jackson. It's a classic line dance song, you know, and they got into it, you know. It was great. And as you noticed, the dance floor was not packed. It you know, it didn't have more than like 2 or 3, maybe 4 people at a time. It doesn't matter, you know. Not everybody's into the same music, but you hit that one song that one girl wants to get out and dance to, that's your job. That's what it's all about. It's getting somebody to dance. It doesn't matter who or how many. As long as you are entertaining, as long as you're getting people on the dance floor, as long as they are having a good time, that is all that matters. That's it. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this time. We're going to wrap this one up. So, Nashville FOP Christmas Party Casino Night Thingy 2018. I would say you can mark that as a success.